Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter, being the kind of player who...
Hazard! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, no,
it's Hazard! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rudiger. Now he's off and running. Camavinga. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. O'Reilly. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Hazard. And this is Neymar. Neymar! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Buriram United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Kimmich. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great vision. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Buriram United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Hazard, well, we expected better, and so did he. O'Reilly. Kimmich. And it's Hazard. Very nicely
done. Such good technique.
Oh, important interception. Buriram United with the corner. They're first. And that is expertly dealt with. Batistuta is there to clear. Kimmich. Gusto. It's Kimmich. Batistuta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. Raul. And he shoots! Goal! Milan! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players...
He's having a pop! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Neymar chasing after it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Raul. And it's Kaka. O'Reilly.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Camavinga going forward. He has a look up. Great defending, strong and determined.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he get on the end of this? Camavinga. Kaká. Filippo Inzaghi. And the shot! And a neat finish! And they're threatening to fly away here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not...
He'll try from distance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Buriram United have their second corner now.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Guardiola. Kimmich threads one in. Rijkaard with the clearance. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Milan sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Baresi makes the interception. Kimmich. This is a promising build-up. He's in plenty of space here. Neymar driving forwards. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Kaká. Gusto. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that looks a decent ball. Kimmich. Now it's Kaká. Camavinga. Rodri. And it's Kimmich. And he skips past his man. Neymar does really well to win the ball, but it's Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar. And that was very necessary. That's the throw. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Batistuta. Rodri. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's had it nicked away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Buriram United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Look at the space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe, here's Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Kaka. And here's Batistuta. O'Reilly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's having a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Gusto. Now it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Chance, surely! Brilliant! A finish of true class! Back to within one! Interesting! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Buriram United cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Oh, good climb! Deftly away. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he finish? And there's a goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
The goal scorer.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Tries one from range. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
He leaps for it. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
No, that was never going to make it. Rodri. And it's Camavinga. Roberto Carlos. And here's Azar. Now this could be a chance. That's an excellent interception. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Substitutions taking place.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Batistuta getting this one clear. Back when it goes. Oh, good take and it goes for a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And it's Neymar. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Little pass back. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your reflections then, Jim. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Stefano Fiore's always been an interesting player, Peter, even if he was overshadowed by the more glamorous players who played in his position.
Still a little bit of a gem in midfield, wasn't he?
Yeah, he has all the technical capabilities you'd expect from a playmaker, but I would also like to refer to his adaptability. He can play just about anywhere in midfield without losing that inventive edge.
Proper utility player.
Totally.
That's a little off target. Nicely weighted ball. Brilliant save from Alisson!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's in a good... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Milan are looking to go forward now. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's run loose here. Out for a throw. Batistuta. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Knocks it into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Looking to play him in. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Totti. Baresi makes the interception. And here's Inzaghi. Tries to pass it through. Baresi spots it and intercepts. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he can clear it away. Ronaldinho. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await a chance for a shot! And it's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Ha segnato al 26esimo minuto, numero 9.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That's Raul. Oh, that's nice. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fiore. Great vision. Can he get onto this? Now, can they get it back? That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. Skims Batistuta! And that has been cleared. Saliba and Adams. Upamecano. They get a throw in. Aims beyond the defence. Pings it across. And that's the keeper's ball.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Adams. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Fiore. And he skips past his man. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. It's Totti! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bellingham. Saliba. And it's Xabi Alonso. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Raul. Look at the space here. Big chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kaka clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That's gone for a throw-in. Bellingham. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Milan come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bellingham.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's made its way to him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Upamecano. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Kaka. Kaka! And that was very necessary. No, again there's no way through. Looking for options for movement. O'Reilly. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Swings in across. Defending of the desperate variety. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. Keeper's got good distance on that. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Massaro. It's Bellingham. Distributed tidily. Back where it came from. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gerrard. And it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Ronaldinho. Oh, this is a very good run. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Kaka. And the through ball. This looks promising. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kaka. There's the shot! And it's in! AC Milan are all square.
Gol per il Milan.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Numero
It's
9.
beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Numero 80.
Good ball, good take. Ronaldinho receives it in a good position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bellingham.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ronaldinho.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Fiore. Oh, that's fabulous. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. Alexander-Arnold. That is good alertness. Nicely spread. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Xabi Alonso with the slide tackle there. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Fiore. Bellingham. Xavi Alonso.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Massaro. Ronaldinho.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Filippo Inzaghi. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, perfectly measured that. Xavi Alonso. Bellingham. He's in a great position here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 33. Numero 99. Lasciano il campo per...
The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba.
Tries a shot! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
Pele certainly made the right decision there.
Oh, what a mistake! That's a throw. Oh, can he get onto this? Saliba gets over and intercepts. Bale. Now it's Pele. Bale. It's Bale! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Madrid really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's there to clear it. Milan are looking to go forward now. O'Reilly. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. O'Reilly. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rijkaard. Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters. And
oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! Oh, crossbar! Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kaka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi. He's got away. And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid have their second corner now. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Rafael Varane proves too strong, too smart. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Raul. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Bale, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Always goal side. And the shot! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Raul always looking for that half a chance. Marquinhos makes the interception.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's worked it through. There's the shot! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's picked his way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Kaká receives it in a good position here. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Rijkaard has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. O'Reilly, and he welcomes it in. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's their second corner of the game. He leaps for it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's Bale. Pele quietly revving up. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. So what can they conjure from this one? And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Oh, that's a chance for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, now he can run away with it.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
That was
recupero.
very necessary. That's an imaginative pass. Some resolute defending there. He's having a shot! He's kicked it out just.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And this could be the final action of the first half. That's an excellent interception. And he can thump it away. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Attenzione signore e signori, ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di non perdere di vista i propri bambini durante la partita, per la loro sicurezza.
That gets us going once more.
Milan really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Messi! Messi! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
O'Reilly. And this is Batistuta. Pepe is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That pass just didn't quite work. And now they can clear their lines. Great vision. Looking for options for movement. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. The keeper doing his best to put him off. And he's missed altogether.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
O'Reilly spots it and intercepts. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's Bale! He lifts the roof! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rijkaard. O'Reilly. Kaká. Kaká. Pirlo. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Bale. Gabriel with the foul. He's in a great position here. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Bale.
There they go, hunting again.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Kaká. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, this looks sharp. Good read, needed to be. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Raul, and he shoots! Pirlo, that's a good ball out wide. And it's O'Reilly. Rijkaard does really well there, he is strong. O'Reilly. Now it's Kaká. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7, numero 33, numero 99.
Now it's Batistuta.
Il numero 80, Ronaldinho. Il numero
Plays
15,
one through.
il numero 20.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Saliba gets across to intercept that. And here's Ronaldinho. Marcelo. Now it's Aubameyang. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Milan are stuck in central station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Now it's Bale. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rijkaard. And it's Ronaldinho. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Goulart powering forward here. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. He's cut it out. Rijkaard. Bale. Over to the right flank. Goulart kept his eye on it, and he's there.
4 minuti di recupero.
Kaka. 4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Aubameyang. McAllister. Filippo Inzaghi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Goulart. And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages.
And he shoots! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies.
Chance! We've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what? Has another go! He's got a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. That was a given. It always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one.
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Oakland Roots find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great chance! Oh, good finish. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Ronaldinho. Kvaratskhelia here. Big chance! And that has fair fizzed. And we have our very first corner. Batistuta tries to clear. Can he finish? Corner number 2 then. Batistuta getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Raul gets flagged offside. Raul.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well played.
Kvaratskhelia clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Valverde gives no quarter whatsoever. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Deftly away. And he's there to retrieve it. No, that's been intercepted. Di Marco. Now it's Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. McAllister, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kvaratskhelia. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. He's only too happy to take that back. Ronaldinho. Well, there's the clearance. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And a chance! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. About as smooth as it gets. And they are disappearing out of sight.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Roll! Oakland Roots are looking to go forward now. Yamal makes a dash for it. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, well played, well sorted out. DiMarco. Kvaratskhelia. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
DiMarco. Kaká shoots! Valverde. Lima. And Dani Olmo. Yamal. And it's Olmo. And the whistle goes for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Coming on the field is...
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Oakland Roots are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gabriel with the foul. Terrific save by Manuel. That is ended up in no man's land. DiMarco. He's found a way past. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That's going wide left. McAllister, who does have an assist to his name. Raul.
The attendance for this match
60 minutes played.
29,830.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chance here to counter. Ronaldinho. And that has left him in a heap. And Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Aims beyond the defence. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. There's the shot! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kaká has found the net here, of course. Dani Olmo. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. This looks promising. Crosses it, gets his head on it! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Goal! After 73 minutes is Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! Substitution on the field, number 18, Yamal. Coming on
So
to
changes
replace
afoot
him
here,
is
and from both
number
sides.
21, Mbappe.
Milan are, of
Substitution
course, in a
progress.
position to go to the bench should the need arise. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Raul. Now it's Inzaghi. He's found some space. Ronaldinho stood up well to him there. And that's a good ball. Brought out the best in the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution on the field, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field is number 13, Giroud. Substitutions taking place.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want it. Oh, he's been caught napping! Cruyff. Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, impressive strike.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Can he get it through? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's gone loose. Not the most convincing of passes. And now the breakaway. It's a good run down the right. And he's being shifted off it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's having a hit! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Substitution.
Milan have opted to make another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Good read, needed to be.
4 added minutes has
Quality
been
ball.
indicated.
And he's intervened well there. Goulet. Now it's Kaka. Time added on 4 minutes. This is a promising build-up. Donatoni. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield...
A header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And it's Grimaldo. And this is Kane! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Batistuta. Now it's Raul. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be on...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Inzaghi, and here's Kaka, and this is Raul. Big chance! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
Takes a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Ronaldinho can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to clear it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Milan are looking to go forward now. That's a cute ball. That's the keeper's ball. Marquinhos. And here's the chance to counter. Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So we're ready to go. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Brazil have their lead. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And it's Kaka. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ronaldinho. And they can counter here, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And they've got rid. And he's there to retrieve it. And the shot! Well, the ball's come loose here. Back would it go? It's Ronaldinho! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ronaldinho. Kane. There's the header! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and...
Oh, what a mistake! And he is dashing away. Oh, just the keeper now is having a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Brazil palpably stronger, better, superior.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's got away, shoots! It's hit the upright. Aims beyond the defence. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Keeper's dealt with that. Kaka. Oh, it's Raul. Alexander-Arnold. Rafael Leao. Nice looking ball. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Inzaghi. Now that's well seen too. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Batistuta! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
He's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Inzaghi. And here's Kaka. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good take, and is he in? Shot a goal! He's got a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. And that is indeed the final act. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Senhores, temos o prazer de informar que os programas da partida de hoje estão disponíveis nos balcões ao lado dos portões.
So right back into the action.
Milan really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! Batistuta. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Caught offside that time. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, that's delightful. Alexander-Arnold clears without hesitation. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Ronaldinho! And that's a sharp finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Batistuta. Well read, nice interception. And there's green grass ahead of him. And a chance! And no mistake! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Milan get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Brilliantly cut out. He's gone direct here. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? Goal! As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan may be down, but not out just yet.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and have restored some sort of respectability. Raul. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Grimaldo. Rijkaard. And this is Raul. Brazil can't breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Gabriel. And it's Arda Güler. Raul. Brandt. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Kaka. 75 minutes played. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. And the shot! Probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. Pulisic. Raul. Oh, it's Raul. And it's Inzaghi. Milan have reclaimed it. Kaka does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Pulisic. He's on it. Can he get away? That is a great pick out. Goulet. Kaka. Kaka. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he's being shifted off it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pulisic is in a really good position out wide. Great chance! And a neat finish. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. Oh, he's all alone. And he's lost a chance to shoot! Oh, good finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter.
And he shoots! McAllister, Kaka, knocks it into space. 5 minutes to add. The pass has gone astray. And that will be it. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surged forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Pinches it off him. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rijkaard. Now Kaká. Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? O'Reilly gets into a good position. O'Reilly. O'Reilly's cross. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Sneijder. Sneijder! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
Oh, good effort! And that's a tidy finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to pass it through. And the through ball. He's cut it out. Khan getting this one clear. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And this is Raul. O'Reilly. O'Reilly's cross. Good read, needed to be. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's found a way through. The ball goes in. Towering header. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Roberto Carlos goes short. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Sneijder. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Inzaghi. He's picked his way through. Now here's the delivery. Khan deals with that nice and simple. That's a lovely, neat pass. Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Sneijder. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Bellingham. Now it's Batistuta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pull it. Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nedved, Roberto Carlos. Cross needs to be good. He's trying to hit the front line here. And this is Inzaghi. Nice bit of trickery. And it's left, and it's Kaka. He's having a shot! And it's in! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Milan dragged themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Schneider. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played right into his path. Mignon, Reed. And it's half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Cambio di giocatori.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now it's Hullet. And here's Bellingham. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Nedved. That's good play. Nedved is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. Oh, super ball. Great ball, and he's in here. He saw the danger, and he went crashing in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Cruyff. He's found a way through, and a chance! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
And it's Hullet. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nedved. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is a little undercooked.
Munich clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Cruyff.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And Cruyff! And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at the space here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, that's been intercepted. Nedved, renowned for his long-range shooting. He is through here. Always hits! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, easy pickings there. That's going wide left. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Solar, he has found the way through. And the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Now it's Pullet. Oh, super find. He's got away. No way through, so back it comes. And the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Ha segnato al 74esimo
Calm,
minuto.
composed, confident.
Numero 14.
What a super goal.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
So
33.
now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Big chance! Oh, good finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's quick to return it. And that's an excellent interception. Rijkaard. And now the breakaway. Driving on and making good progress. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it. But...
Oh, what has happened? And pull it! And he steered it beyond the post.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Lascia il campo per il numero 14.
Time for a change in personnel. The final 5 minutes. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Kaka. Knocks it into space. Pedri. Raul.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's shifting through the gears here. Sola!
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Sola. He has found the way through. Hoisted in. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found the way through. And he shoots! And a neat finish. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
He's had a shot! And it's been hooked away. So that's it. It is all over. Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we've Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Raul, well, played right into his path. He's found the way through. Dulu! Delicious from Dulu!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zanetti. Mateus. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mateus is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Diouf. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Bruyne. Howson. And it's Neymar. Silvestre. And this is Raul. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Baresi clears without hesitation. Mateus, they're urging him to shoot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they could break here. Kaká. Oh, that is a nice touch. Looking for a corner. Monaco with the corner, there first. And now they can shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bowden really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Referee's given a throw. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Diouf. Cross flung in towards the middle. That's going to go a long way. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Kaká, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good effort. No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Almost half an hour in now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Juve given the lift of his goal. Mateus. Oh, it's played into the area. And he can thump it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the return pass. Looking tidy in possession here. Neymar. And the shot! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, third corner of the game. Zanetti clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. Here's real chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And this is well. Chance, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Jude! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mateus. And this is Xabi Alonso. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
So, into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Gabriel. Baresi. Berbatov. That's good running with the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, he's all alone. And he shoots! Just cruising. They are cruising. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
It's Neymar! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That has not gone well. Raul. Well, they've got it again. That's a good ball out wide.
That's going in strongly.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, it's Batistuta. Great defending, strong and determined. So we've reached the hour mark. Can he get it through? And he's there to get it away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Monaco clearly didn't help themselves.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So what can they conjure from this one? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, it's hit the post! No, he's missed it. Monaco still have the cards to affect this game. It's a pretty loose pass. McAllister. Now it's Berbatov. That has been cut short. Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get... He's had a shot! Donatoni. Donatoni running with the ball. Donatoni. Good driving run. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution in progress.
Looking for the run. Silvestre. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Batistuta. Raul. Mateus. Now it's Neymar. That looks a good ball through. Good ball, good take. He is through. Neymar! He's kept it out just.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Juve. Half an hour gone in the second half. Batistuta. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And here's Neymar. Oh, super ball. Getting up there. And it's in. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Raul. And Silvestre. Well, played right into his path. And he's intervened well there. Silvestre is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that could set him on his way. Goes for a shot! And he's there to belt it away. So their fourth corner of the game. Yemen have the chance to go the other way. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. 5 minutes left on the clock. Arda Güler bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a little off target.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gabriel, 4 added minutes on the board. And it's Ronaldinho. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Baresi calmly anticipates. Could be danger here. Can he finish? It is close, but that is the last of it. Monaco suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf.
Oh, he's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Greenwood. And it's Dulu. And it's Shevchenko. And he's had it nicked away. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He is through here. Kaká! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh no, what has happened here?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Kaká, he's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! Gabriel clears. Mbappe. Koundé. Ødegaard. Dulu. Now it's Greenwood. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Berbatov. Goulet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Berbatov. Camavinga. And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Paris Saint-Germain are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Goulet charging forward, the ball at his feet. And now the breakaway. And here's Berbatov. Mendieta. Gaitska Mendieta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Camavinga. Now it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And it's come back out to him. And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even shot a goal! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's neat. And it's McAllister. Ødegaard. Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. Good ball, good take. He's got away. So much time and space here. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Shevchenko. Doué in acres of space out wide. Camavinga clears without hesitation. Now it's Greenwood. Filippo Inzaghi, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. This is a promising build-up. And this is Shevchenko. Well, and that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing and fast.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So straight into the second half. Kaká! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kaká really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Goulart receives it in a... tries a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Toon really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Knocks it out wide. McAllister. It's Camavinga. Kaká. And it's Rijkaard. To McAllister. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, that is Berbatov! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. Greenwood, and here's Mbappe. 60 minutes played. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now that's well seen too. Ødegaard. Spread it left. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Real chance! That's another chance! And there's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and
It's Inzaghi! And that's in! Into the lead once more. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Berbatov. Oh, this is a very good run. Not a hint of offside here. And he's taking no chances there. Good take, and is he in? Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though.
He's in, 1-0. Shevchenko! Baresi gets it clear.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 11. À sa place, le numéro 9.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ronaldinho. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 10.
And here's Ronaldinho.
Attention, changement.
Berbatov going forward. Kaká. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Dembele. Camavinga. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Kaká. Kaká. Oh, nice touch. And they're back on the ball again. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance to deliver. And he's there to get it away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a little off target. Probing pass, shot could... and Berbatov! Oh, that was no routine save.
Berbatov clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Doué attempts a clearance.
Additionnel, 5 minutes.
Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Now it's Berbatov. Mbappe. Oh, good ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Now he's off and running. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Saint-Maximin. Marquinhos. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Inzaghi, and here's Berbatov. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's goal. Shevchenko! Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot! Well, there's the clearance.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Messi. Baresi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to
Shoots! Messi! Genius! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Persib Bandung have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
Real chance! And he's stuck it away. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 21 minutes...
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Can he get it through? Oh, that was vital. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for the run. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shot could be on. Oh, well played. Camavinga goes direct. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears, and Messi! Off the post! Messi looking to add to his goal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Chips it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Succumbs to the pressure. Berbatov. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. And here's Goulet. Knocks it into space. Tries to cross. Defending of the desperate variety. McAllister! That's a fair try, but just off target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Inzaghi. McAllister. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment and a half. Oh, what has happened here? Deftly away. Played out wide. Camavinga. Filippo inside. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Caught offside that time. Inzaghi. Berbatov. And that's been won straight back. And this is Inzaghi. Messi. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And it's made its way to him. He is through here. An instinctive delivery. Baresi clears it away. Berbatov. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that read.
And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Only partially clear.
The attendance for this match
Neymar.
was 29,950.
Tries to play it through. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Ambitious ball here. Well timed. Excellent interception. And he was quick to react. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Kaká. Oh, that's fabulous. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Shevchenko. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Van Nistelrooy. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Toon clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good... Berbatov!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Mignon gets it clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Pesado. Substitution.
He has found the way through. Cleared away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gabriel does well to get it back. Silvestre. That's going across goal, and that has been cleared. Rizal. Now, can they get it back? What a throw in. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Hazard receives it in a wide position. And it's played in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Kaká, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team, and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Mbappe. Ronaldinho! He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Shapes to shoot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Looks across and plays it in. Nicely weighted ball. Elects to cross. Rijkaard can get it clear. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance, surely! And he's stuck it away. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Milan restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Now this could be a chance. And this is Berbatov. Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he plays one through, and he's definitely onside. It is a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Milan can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That pass isn't the best. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Goulet. And it's made its way to him. Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Berbatov. Guardiola.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is good alertness. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe.
Milan definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
McAllister. And there's green grass ahead of him. Messi. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And they're quick to get it back. McAllister. It is a corner, good chance. Milan have their third corner. Messi plays it short. Oh, it's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Kaka. And they've got a throw. Alexander-Arnold. And that is expertly dealt with. And the shot! It's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Guardiola. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Oh, easy pickings there. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So we're underway for the second half. And it's McAllister. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Kaka. Mbappe. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tomori. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And here's Berbatov. Berbatov. Great chance! It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Kaka. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. He has a look at... Shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And he's gone backward here. Chance for a shot! Superb from Vinicius Junior. That is a gem! An absolute gem! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Goulet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Rijkaard. Now it's Berbatov. Kaká, he has found the way through. Chance! And that's a sharp finish. Into the lead once more. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldinho. Filippo Inzaghi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Inzaghi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Just about up to 75 minutes. McAllister kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nice physical challenge. And it's McAllister. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, there's plenty to like about.
Tries one from range. So close to drawing level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Il numero 22, il numero 11, Drogba. Attenzione, un
Engages and forces him off the ball. McAllister.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Baresi is there and he can get that clear. They're up to 5 corners now. Messi goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8, Messi viene sostituito con il numero 18. Cambio di
Koundé
giocatori.
cuts out the pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hernandez. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. McAllister, and it's Hernandez, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Hernandez. He's picked his way through, crossed into the box. And the keeper gets his hands on it. I think we're just about done here. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Hernandez.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And Berbatov!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
5 minutes to add, and he's been shifted off it. And it's Kaka. Yamal. That's Guardiola. Threads one in. Good ball, good take. And the shot! And no mistake. We thought they were done, but never say never. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Oh, what has happened here?
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Kaka picking up the... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I see this guy up at Meccano as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet, confident.
And Berbatov! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Germany are looking to go forward now. Rice. And here's Barcola. McAllister does well to get it back. Kaka. Now it's Berbatov. And this is Inzaghi. Out towards the flank. Knocks it into space. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Dembele. Well, that is one way to stop him. Saliba. And it's Rice. Barcola. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, important interception. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's in a great position here. Eze. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Inzaghi. Kaká is onto this. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, power or guile? What's it going to be?
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Costa Curta. Played towards the other side. No goals as yet. Upamecano.
Toon really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
And this is Inzaghi. Looking for the run. Arda Güler.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Where it came from. And here's Güler. Wilshere. Now it's Barcola. And here's Dembele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Approaching the half-hour mark. Pinches it off him. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He is through here. Kaká. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Camavinga with the cross. Wilshere. Berbatov. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lofted in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Not the most convincing of passes. Koundé. That's Eze. Rice. Oh, it's Dembele. And here's Havertz. And it's Wilshere. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Güler. He's got away. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. He's had a shot! And he's done it! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be...
Inzaghi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Rijkaard. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been
Now
indicated.
it's Kaka, Berbatov, and this is Inzaghi! Eze, Dembele, Wilshere,
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
and that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
We're expecting
They're
traffic to be
definitely
heavy after
happy
the final
with the
whistle
way
today.
they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. That gets us going once more.
Toon definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Havertz! And he hits the net. Germany cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That's good play, and he's being shifted off it. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well. Chance, surely! And it's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Saliba. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Barcola. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Corner given. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Baresi can get it clear. Foot in. Kaka. Germany appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Barcola. Rice. And here's Barcola.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. Nicely weighted ball. Goulet. Kaka. Now it's Berbatov. Can he get it through? And he's found the way. Can he finish? Eze. Pass somewhat off target. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Goulart is fouled. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Germany are down to 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Goulart. Coming on the field is number 9, Dani Olmo.
Germany can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's found a way through. De Gea claims comfortably. Kaká going forward. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Inzaghi. It's run loose here. Kaká closing in. Shoots! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So now the difference is 3.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Vinicius Junior.
Coming on to
And he
replace him
shoots!
is number 14.
That is certainly not what he had in mind.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Camavinga making good progress. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's neat. And he's managed to get free. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he is deftly away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Kaká. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now this could be a chance. Look at this, it's Neymar! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few... And that's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Berbatov. Coming on the field is number
Shot could be
20,
on, and the shot! And no mistake. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing...
And that will be it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other.